Hello, fellow Sudokans. Welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday, the 1st of June 2025. I hope you are keeping well, enjoying life as best you can. Here we are again on a Sunday morning. It has been a rainy night. Well, it was in the evening last night. And something unusual happened here. I'm currently using my telephone to make the internet contact because what in England we would call a dust cart and what Americans and maybe the rest of the world might refer to as a garbage truck drove in. What's the word? I'm going to say drove into my internet cable. Well, everything in Thailand is cables above ground. We don't really have many places where the cables are below ground, partly from flooding, just partly because it's so super expensive to do such a thing. And so cables are hung from telegraph poles. And the one that goes directly into my house with my super fast fiber optic. I was using the internet yesterday evening, and I suddenly heard a kerfuffle outside. I heard roar, people shouting and stuff like that just after I finished our last game yesterday evening. And I thought, what's going on? And my internet stopped, and I checked the lights, and the lights were not correct. And I went outside, and I saw the guys from the dust cart standing up and trying to put a cable tie around or something, try to wrap around the cable. There was a bunch of cables that they'd hit, but I don't think anybody else was affected except me. It goes just across the small street in front of my house and directly into my house. So anyway, they've damaged it, but I have not been able to contact them because it was late Saturday night. And then so far it's still early Sunday morning, and so no chance to contact the service provider. I have tried, and they also have an AI system which doesn't work. It just keeps you waiting for hours and hours and nothing happens whatsoever. That's like an online chat thing that is just useless, or certainly when it's out of time, out of operational hours, it's useless. So I should have to contact them a bit later on. And I need the internet properly. I need a proper high-speed connection for later this evening and tomorrow. Anyway, that's my problem, not yours. But a very unusual thing. But it's amazing how much we use the internet for everything. Well, certainly I do. I'm really lost without it. So much of my life is based around having a good internet connection. Anyway, I'm using my phone so I can get this game up and you'll be able to watch it. What else is going on in the world? France. In France, they are going to ban smoking in public places, beaches and parks and stuff like that, especially where children can go. This is quite a move. As we know, that the AP put it, they were kind of a country that made smoking sexy in movies and stuff like that. Yeah. We can remember the images, or remember those black and white movies from France that were very chic and I used to love, actually, but they were always smoking in them. But apparently now France has fewer than 25% of regular smokers, or I should say 25% of French people are fewer than 25% of French people are regular smokers. So that's less than I would have expected. Well, that's a good sign, I think. Anyway, hopefully over the years it will disappear. Eventually, it's definitely a bad thing. Let's get on with our game of Sudoku then. So now the observer has not appeared again, so I'm going to choose the El País game, which does appear early. And this is their expert level puzzle. So that's the last game that I played yesterday, actually, strangely enough. So 2 in a row, I guess. 7's blocking like this. That will put 7 up there. 7 down here, 7 up there. And there's a 7. Six across here and there, and a 6 down there. There's a pair, 2 and 6 up here, 2 and 6 up there. That's 2 and 6 in those squares. Can we get anything else? Okay, so 5 blocks across here, so 5 must be in one of these two squares blocking down. That means 5 is in, sorry, 5 blocking across there we go. Got another pair over here, 7 and 6 blocking across there. That means that's 7 and 6 in those two squares there, and this is 1, 4, 8. Which serves to put 8 in that square, but 8 in those squares, but we had that already because of this 8 here. The 4, do we know anything more about the 4s? I think not really. These squares then are not 1, 4 or 8, must be 3, 5 and 9. Any help on that? Oh, we've got 3 blocking across there already. I didn't notice that. So could have just seen for 3, 5 and 9 from over here. Anyway, that's 3, 5 and 9. We've got 5, we've got 9. We don't have 3 yet. I can definitely see a pair of 2s up there. I don't think that helps though. Okay, let's go around the clock. Okay, I think I found a single. This 1, 4, 8, 9 are definitely missing in this block, right? And we've got 1, 4, 8, 9 in those squares, in other words, and this will be the other number. I haven't worked out what the other number. It's a 3. And then that's got to be an 8 because obviously 1, 4 and 9 in this column, so that's the 8 then. And we're left with 1, 4 and 9 in these squares. I think it's time for pencil marks because I can't see anything much. So it will be much easier with pencil marks. So and I've got quite a few restrictions already, so let's put them in. We've got 4 and 8 in these squares here. We've got 7 and 6 blocking across there. So that's our pair of 7 and 6 there. We've got 1, 4, 8 in these squares, haven't we? We've got 1, 4 and 8 over there, and over here we have got 3, 7, 9. So 7's there, 9's there, and 3's anywhere. This is 1, 4, 9. Up here we've got 2 and 6. We've got 5's in those squares. And we've got a pair of 5's in these squares here. Twos are there, and because we've got 2 blocking all of these 3 squares, as I said, I noticed that the 2's were up there. I spotted that already, so that's not something new. Huh. Did I make a mistake there? Oh, I've put 7 there. I'm sorry about that. I've put 7 in those squares there. My mistake. 5, it should be 5 blocking. Up here, that's a pair of 5's there. Like I said, quite a few pairs. Is that it? I suspect that that's all I can do as I see it. So let's finish this block up here, and let's do this, and somehow or another 2, 8, 9, 3 number. Somehow this block might be useful. Let's start down the middle though, and then come across here and maybe do the bottom. Although there's not much to finish off here, maybe we should do that as well. Okay, anyway, we've got digit 1 missing there. We've got 8 missing there. 1, 5, 8, 9. That's 4 numbers. Okay there then. And this is 1, 4, and 9 anywhere, I think. Let's just do this block over here then. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do we know? 4 blocking across there. 4 blocking across there. 4. What do we know? We know we can place it. That's what we know. Okay. 4 there. So 6, 7. That's a 6 or 7. Not sure about that though. Good job. It's a relaxed Sunday. 6 blocking across there and up there. That puts 6's into those squares there. Right. Don't think there's anything else. It's 2, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. Yeah, that's okay. All right, look, it's looking better now. It's been modified slightly. I mean, corrected actually. Anything much? One blocking down there. 3 across there. And then we're looking for 9. Give me a 9. 9 blocking down there. Okay, that's done. Okay, so we've got 1, 3, 5 here. That means that those ones can't be true. Let's get rid of them. And that 3 can't be true. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's come on this side. 1, what do we know? Not much. 3. Oh. 4. Okay, there's one more block to finish. Oops, I put 3s up there. I shouldn't have done, because I already worked that out before about the 3s, and then I forgot about it as per usual. Eight. Alright, now the candidates are slightly modified yet again. We have a pair of 2 and 6 in this row, so that 2 can be removed and that 2 and 6 can be removed. We have 2 and 6 in this block now, so that 6 can't stand. Neither can this. And this can't be a 6, it's got to be a 7. And that has to be the 2, and that has to be the 6. So that's a 7 there, 6 there. 6 in that square, 6 in that square, 2 there. 2 there. 2 there, 6 there. Let's tidy up that one because 6 is now finished, and then the 2s we can get rid of. 2s in those squares there, and we've got a 2 to place here, and we've got a 2 to place there, and we've got a 4 in that square and a 7 there, and this can't be 7. neither can you, and you will have to be 7. Okay, finished digits are 2, 6, 7. Have we cleaned up? Yes, it seems we have. Right, so let's just go through the numbers and see what else we've got. We've got pointing 1s up here, so we can't have 1s in those squares anymore. That's the only space we can have a 3. Means that this cannot be 3. Okay, this is a 1, and this is a 9, and we'll get rid of the 9s there, and for the 1s here we'll get rid of some 1s. That leaves me with a 4 there, 3 there, 8 in that square, 9 in this square, 9 up there, 3, 1, 9, not 9. Also not 9. Definitely 9. Okie dokie. 2, 6, 7 and 9 are done. Let's click on the digits again, see where we are. We can't have a 1 there. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's an 8. That's a 4. There's a 1, 3, 8 there, 5, 1. Oh, sorry, what's the last number up there? 8. Okie dokie, that's our expert level puzzle. El País over and out. For me, much clearer with pencil marks. I know some of you like to play the game without, but that's so much easier for me with pencil marks. Right, will I be back later? Yeah, as long as I've got enough data on my telephone, I suppose. I'm not even sure when I'm going to be able to get my internet repaired. But anyway, hopefully this won't take too long to upload. And I'll see you later. Take care. Bye-bye.